I think the reason so many of us err in the other direction is that because the empathic partner, who they usually pick, because who's going to support them really nicely is someone highly empathic, feels bad then when they realize it's somebody who's just trying to quote unquote survive. Then they think, well, then it's harsh for me to have better boundaries. And I'm thinking, no, because it's not okay for someone to have a parasitic relationship with you, regardless of the reasons.
Yes. Yeah. And then I'm just imagining someone that I'm sitting with in my office who says something like that. Then the deep work has to become, what's it feel like? What's it like for you? What do you imagine it would be like to have these boundaries, however we define boundaries, but to create some separation between you and this other person. I think that's overall what you probably mean by boundaries.
Yes, exactly. Exactly right.
And that's that's a whole nother way to define narcissism. There's a lack of self-other differentiation. So what they're constantly looking for is more what went missing earlier on, which is what? That merged type of experience. And there are many different theories on this, dating all the way back to Freud. He called it actually primary narcissism before we were even technically writing about narcissism or thinking about it like we do today. But many theorists after that called it different things, like Margaret Mahler. She has the symbiotic phase of development, right? There's this blissful reunion. Kohut, another psychoanalyst, calls them self-objects. Yeah. But these are all undifferentiated. In other words, not separate relationships. Like the goal is that blissful union between two people where you could feel magically alive and together with somebody.
Right.